the great honor of delivering this dragon to Kirk Ronan. Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
Methinks you and your noble knights must bring the dragon like that every year.
Hello, Sir Topham Hatt. We're from the Office of Rail and Road. Under His Majesty's authority, we're placing you under arrest for gross negligence and child endangerment. You're going away for a long, long time. But
All engines go! It's here!
Nia spinning around like a top is definitely a sin in and of itself, but it also results in multiple graphic errors, including a weird axle indent, artifact, disconnected wheel, and axles that aren't connected or are completely missing. And don't get me started on the jumping. These engines cannot keep their wheels on the ground. I counted a total of 29 sinful leaps.
Whoa! Dad!
Could this be the end of All Engines Go? Nope, they're good. The bottoms of these engines look like blocks. Are all of these engines toys? And is Kana an alien? Well, not as bad as Thomas's eyebrow glitch or Gordon's mutated eyelid.
But you can come with me. As the knights.
This turntable shows only 6 tracks leading to it when before we've seen significantly more. But hey, rails don't matter. 9 times an engine is off the rails, between 2 sets of tracks, or bizarrely stacked up on a single track. There are also 14 moments when engines randomly switch tracks from scene to scene. Fun fact, there have been 3 Dragon episodes in the history of Thomas.
Capture the dragon! Huzzah!
This one is just the worst.
Mine! I say thee, name
Thomas uses his wheel hand to shift the lever. This occurs 2 additional times. The front of the dragon car disappears as Thomas turns. Sometimes the dragon tail wraps around the right side of the car and sometimes the left. Thomas's bunker disappears both outside and inside the tunnel. Look at the background when Thomas enters the tunnel. Now look at it when Thomas exits. It's not the same. And don't get me started on track consistency. Tracks just get added or removed at will.
Gotta find a way to... Ooh.
Who decided it was a good idea to hang streamers across a railway track?
Hey! Me! Wow! Hey, banners!
Also, how do the streamers magically attach themselves to 4 different engines?
Who has his dragon?
Notice how there is only 1 gate and only 1 railway signal facing only 1 direction at this crossing? This was an accident waiting to happen. Not the first ridiculous crash in All Engines Go? Not the last. Steam spouts from below the top of Thomas's funnel. Other graphical errors include enlarged parts, missing axles, a floating bumper, and Nia's pipe stabbing her face.
Hey! Where's the dragon? It's dragon!
Pun! You could say that the bird is a burden.
Whoa!
Thomas's head clips through Diesel. Kana's headlamp appears weirdly distorted when she jumps, but that isn't as bad as Thomas's headlamp switching sides during his leap.
Huh?
Finally, we see Edward, the best engine. Unfortunately, his number is backwards and Henry is missing a window. Also, Edward's dome and whistle appear positioned behind his cab and then behind Henry in this episode. How in the world did this dragon car turn around? Even Diesel is tired of these shenanigans.
Much thanks, Lady Kana.
Don't thank her, she could have stopped the dragon. This episode should be over. Note how James has no engine crew. This just confirms that engines in this series are independent, sentient creatures that can survive on their own. But hey, that's just a theory.
Much thanks, Black Knight.
The tracks clip through Thomas.
No, I caught it. It's my turn. But it's my job.
Honestly, they're all acting like children. Sus.
Fear not, the Blue Knight will brighten up this layer.
When Percy disconnected, he left a gap between Thomas and the dragon car. How on earth was Thomas able to pull the dragon if he wasn't even connected to the car?
What?
That should have been a terrible crash, but, you know, cartoons. This fake dragon shouldn't be able to fly like that. It only took 7 episodes, but we finally have proof that humans exist. This world is normal after all. Sort of.
Dragon?
Don't launch fireworks indoors.
Only you
can prevent wildfires.
It's pretty lucky that the dragon landed there. A foot to the left and this guy would be dead. The insurance rates must be killer.
Life insurance so good, they're gonna want you dead.
Mattel.